expecting them. Hello.
Hey! We're a little late.
I wish we had a picture of us huddled at our dining room table around our phone waiting for the 3, 2, 1. We're live. All right, I'm just going to share really quick and then we'll get to business. This is going to be a good one today. We usually just are fly by the seat of my pants, but we are actually going to, we have content that we have organized and produced. Hey everybody, see, we have a good audience
Good
today.
morning.
Everybody. Good morning.
Everybody's up early. Tabitha, way to go.
I am going to be at our local farmers market today at 9 o'clock, which is,
Or so.
I might be a little late, and that's okay. And for those of you who are wondering, our farmers market goes from June until October. And so because the start date and end date is more than 30 days, we are not allowed to do cash and carry inventory, things like that. So we just go up and set a display. And we take orders and meet people and visit, and it's really fun. So
Oh, from the UK?
Oh, Eleanor, hey girl.
Good morning, Diana.
And I'm just gonna share quick on my personal page. I'm gonna do it the right way.
What? The right way?
I'm so excited about today. I'm so excited about it that I'm a little paranoid, like, what if it doesn't go well? But it will. It will, because you're all here and you're gonna love us no matter what. A little bit of housekeeping. Our Surrounded by Scent team is having a join opportunity night on August 1st at 7 p.m. It's a private Facebook event. If you are thinking that this might be kind of fun, or this
Debbie
might be
Fitzpatrick? Oh my gosh.
DPP! Yay!
And Barbara and Vicky. Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know how to include your family in business, talk to Debbie Pitts Palmer. Wow. We all know her family. How's that social butterfly doing? That's her daughter. We all know her as that. So, and she's got nephew Sean. Anyways, they all work together. It's pretty cool.
So you're having a private event?
So we're having a private event on August 1st to just hear about the Scentsy opportunity. If you're even thinking about it, like just maybe that might be cool. Maybe I wouldn't mind a really amazing opportunity. Come join us and hear from the Surrounded by Scent team. Hear from those of us who are living it, doing it, and enjoying it, and ask any questions. So that's August 1st. Just let me know if you want in. It's a super low pressure. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just get to watch, ask questions. Then for those that do join, we have a Surrounded by Scent training on Facebook on August 5th. So we're very excited about that. We don't want anybody to start their businesses and feel unprepared. Now Scentsy really takes care of people. They've got their own training calls and so much training available, but Surrounded by Scent, we're gonna welcome our new team members and address specific things and our tips for success and starting your business well. So if you're watching and are interested in the opportunity, let us know. So today we're talking about
I don't know.
couples in business. Oh,
I knew that, but
did you guys see yesterday we had a kid lose a tooth
oh, yeah.
prematurely again? I was driving to pick up Jacob
two lost teeth, and they're both from
wrestling with siblings.
Sibling fun.
Yeah, that was a good times. But then you took them and ran through the. We just had a new splash pad in town.
Oh, that thing was fun. Oh my gosh, it was chilly though. It cools you down, I'll tell you that. I got into that water. I was like, oh!
Ooh, this is good today.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, it's Backroads Coffee. What are you talking about? It's always good.
It is good. Well, you'll see on our business page, we featured a few couples in business. Now, Jacob and I, we can take it back. I started this as a little side gig. I was a full-time stay-at-home mom after stepping down from teaching. And we found ourselves in need of some money.
A little extra is never a bad thing.
A little extra doesn't hurt. We started the adoption journey, which is really expensive. So we took a huge leap of faith.
Well, we're Dave Ramsey's too.
Yeah.
I hate debt. I hate debt. So
If Jacob and I did a weekly book club about financial peace, financial, what would you, stability, what do we say? Financial security?
sure.
What if
All
we
those
did that?
words.
I think people out there would like that if we did that maybe at the new year. Like just a weekly, like, let's talk about this chapter, let's talk about this chapter, and let's talk about what this means. I think people would enjoy that.
Oh, Jess says sure.
Yeah, teach us Dave Ramsey. I think there's a
we
huge
love
need for it.
We love just it's such a simple principle. So we won't talk about it now.
So we
can talk
recognized
about like a lot
that we could use a little extra income. I just had a Scentsy party. I loved it. And I thought, okay, I'll do this little side thing and sell Scentsy to those that want it. I stuck my kit in our extra bathtub that we surprisingly weren't using at the time because our family was smaller. And I just kept my stuff in the bathtub. And when people wanted Scentsy, I filled their orders. I didn't work really hard at, I just kind of did the sales part and didn't put myself out there too much, but it was enough that it provided us a little bit of extra money during that time. However, hey Megan, she and her husband have rocked their business together. So anyways, it grew and grew. And now I found as of last summer, Jacob, we kind of came in together on it by accident or slowly. I mean, just more so as like a support, like, hey, like if he had a business trip for work and I got to go with, I would be like, yeah, take me, I'll go, So when I had the opportunity to go to Winnipeg, Canada a year and a half ago for my first Scentsy event, a night away, yeah, let's do it, right? And so Jacob came with, and I think it was I know that was a huge eye-opener for both of us.
Just the Scentsy culture had no idea.
So if you're in Scentsy, when you go to a Scentsy event, there's a lot of spirit in the room. And we did not know that. We were sitting there really...
We're Minnesotans, we like to sit in the corner and just...
I don't know. We're weird. We're enthusiastic people. But we got in this room full of Scentsy consultants thinking that we were going for a business training. And there's like balloons and beach balls and people screaming and dancing. And we're going,
whoa.
Oh, hi. Wow. All right. So, hi, Misty. So anyways, it didn't take us long to get into it. But then when Jacob and I attended the different breakout sessions and different trainings.
That was cool.
And all of a sudden, our little side gig
we can make this into a business
strategy.
Yeah.
Like we learned just different behaviors and tips that we could incorporate into our business to make it a business and not just a side little thing. So then we went to Disney 6 months later. 5 months later?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts Jake and Kate in the corner. No, we sat front row, I think. I mean, it was in a circle formation. Yeah. So we sat up close because I have ADD, and if I sit in the back, I look at people's hairstyles and the way that they bite their nails. And so I like to sit in the front.
I remember that though. You're like, I'm gonna be a director. You made that claim on that trip, which was like, I was like, whoa.
I can't believe that. Well, I had gotten all the way to Superstar Consultant that fall, and I still can't believe that I didn't understand at that point what could lie ahead. I still didn't know. Yeah. I didn't realize that this could be a legitimate full-time business with a full-time income. Okay, Scentsy lawyers, I will put the income disclosure in the comments, okay? We have to do that anytime we talk about income. But this is a real business, and and I didn't even realize it until very recently, I feel like. Mm-hmm. So anyways, then we went to Disney, and then, Lundquist, how'd you feel about Scentsy after Disney?
Well, yeah, definitely such a generous, I don't know, the company, you really see it as who they are. Mm-hmm. So generous, so just giving. I mean, they treated us, it was just it was an awesome trip. I mean, we had such a great time.
We really needed that trip in our time too. I mean,
we were in time of need.
We were in a time of emotional and
it seems like every summer now is like, we need to go on vacation.
And I don't know, it was a different ball game actually meeting people at that world tour, the training, and then at Disney too, and just seeing people go, oh yeah, we do the trip every year, and you're going, wait, you just count on this trip every year? Because they know that they're going to work their business in a way that earns them the trip every year.
See you, Sally.
So, oh, Sally, we'll talk soon. We talked on the phone yesterday. So special. Anyways, so I hear in the business that there's spouses that are skeptical, or, oh my gosh, my husband would never be caught at a vendor event selling wax. Let me tell you who knows how to sell wax. Remember Diva Days last year?
I can sling some wax, I'll tell you what. I think
I
sold a diffuser too.
See? I could talk about wax.
I'm going to be selling these like hotcakes.
You guys, the Scentsy Go is all that and a bag of chips.
What does it smell like right now?
Is that a very blueberry cheesecake?
Oh, it's for breakfast.
We're Scentsy going. We should get the light going too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's hard to tell on camera.
It's light. It's daytime. So.
I could talk about bars and my favorite scents all day. And people are like, oh yeah, that's your job. They hear Mr. Lundquist, bearded man, talk about all his favorite scents, and they're like, okay, I'll take 6 of each.
Oh yeah, I was selling 6-packs like crazy.
I'm telling you guys. So why is it that women get in this business and the men, often, partners, spouses, boyfriends, whatever, don't want to be a part of it? Is this an issue? Is this an issue? Oh, I see it's an issue.
Got some thumbs.
Here we go. You know, I think a lot of people see the catalog. They see something geared toward women. They see wax and warmers. What people don't see in a broad sense is that the wax and warmers is a small percentage of this business. I'm just speaking off the cuff here about my opinion. Ever since I went to home office, I've been saying it's more than wax and warmers. You see a company that is amazing, and you see that there's so much more to it than just selling wax bars to your friends. There is strategy. Men are in sales all the time. Think cars and snowmobiles and windows, and these are things in our community. Heaters. What does a central boiler?
Central boiler. Yeah.
There's fireplaces. Men sell things all the time. So think about marketing, branding, strategy, advertising. My boyfriend supports me in my business and he will help me, but he said it's not my business and my passion. Okay, so he can support you, but he's gonna let it be your thing. That's awesome. And I would say like the majority, like my day job is Scentsy. And Jacob has a different day job, but he can come in and support me on Saturday mornings and at vendor shows, and he does a lot of like the heavy lifting. Cause I'm a wimp. He moves my stuff to
literal heavy lifting.
Yeah, literally brings me stuff to helps me set up shows. I'll probably have you go set up that tent. There's just a lot of stuff. My superstar director's husband said, yeah, people call me a stamp licker, but if they only knew how much more it was.
Yeah.
So I think when you get into it, it's a true business, and you make it what you want. It's your own business.
You run it.
You run it the way you
within
want.
Sensei's guidelines, but really, yeah, if you want to be, yeah.
Well, let me tell you about
everybody's different how they run it. Facebook parties, bake parties, home parties.
Let me tell you about Sean and Wendy. This is just on Facebook. You guys see Sean and Wendy? Give some likes and hearts if you know Sean and Wendy. We're kind of Scentsy cousins. We have the same director. She's amazing. He's amazing. They started with Scentsy because Sean saw the opportunity. Sean saw the opportunity. And they were in a very fragile state financially, but he really wanted to give this a go. And Wendy was the one who wasn't so sure. Well, guess what they're doing now? Traveling the world with their family because they can.
Why not?
Why not? Let me tell you what Sean and Wendy have said to me in a message here. She said, so I told you she was a little skeptical, but she wasn't skeptical in the way people think she was. So this is her talking now. It was more blah. Why are we joking a rah kumbaya purple sparkle wearing business? Okay, that's what people can tend to see. I just didn't want to be in anything where they talked about drinking the purple Kool-Aid. I also was a corporate America girl. I always was career-minded and very ambitious and successful, so this business to me just seemed like I'd have to be silly and have sleepovers and do nails and hair with everyone. No, thank you. Can you tell what kind of woman Wendy is? She's not in it for the foo-foo rah-rah, although I would love to foo-foo rah-rah with her because she's amazing. All right. The business opportunity, the income opportunity is what changed her mind, and going to her first event showed me that I could be a serious-minded businesswoman and have fun and dance on a chair while wearing a feather boa and laughing.
Why not?
When you see me dancing in confetti and wearing weird green glitter hats, I'm a businesswoman at work and it feels amazing. Okay? So this business also helped me find my passion again for helping people find jobs. I'd been a recruiter for 11 years, and when I lost my business in 2007, I never wanted to work as a recruiter again because it was too painful. Scentsy allowed me to help people find their purpose and also find personal value and strength. My favorite part of this business is the training and mentoring, and I'm going to say amen to that. That is the part of the business that I'm experiencing right now. The one-on-one training and mentoring and helping people. That is what lights a fire under me. There is so much. The teacher in me gets to still teach every day. Every day. Sean has all kinds of his advice, but his best is for men. Sean Robinson, first male consultant, and he ran the business by himself, and he was the first male superstar director. Isn't that amazing? He tells men that they can be better at this business than women because women are the target audience. We just talked about that. Jake can sell more wax than me. I bet anything. Anything. So, she has more to say about that. I also posted a video of Carolyn and Gary. How cute are they? Working their business together. Carolyn and Gary. I love it. I just came across them on YouTube, and I like to pride myself in kind of poking around and knowing who everybody is. I didn't know who these guys were until I looked on YouTube last night, and she has some things to say. They both worked their business full-time until 2014. In April that year, he started doing some private contracting on the side. So he's able to help me at events. Our business has enabled me to be there for my family through my two brothers and daddy's illnesses and deaths, and to help my mom. Life's a cycle, and this is where we are right now, and God put Scentsy in front of me and gave me a nudge I didn't know or think I would need. We've been able to pay off our house and vehicles and buy groceries. That's what I tell people when we meet through Scentsy. It buys our groceries. We will be here for you. So we have worked our business like it would be our paychecks from the beginning, and it is. So these two, I posted a video of them working their businesses together, and it's really cute. It's really endearing, like husband and wife. Shows them working in their flannel pants, jammies, whatever, and working their business together. Now he had been in manufacturing work, which is really tough. You've been in manufacturing. We live in a manufacturing community, and that's what I identified with, because I thought, oh my gosh, that is tough work. And he was able to step away from that and work alongside his spouse for full time, and go on vacations together.
Work in your undies. Your girls learned that last week.
What? Oh my gosh. I was on a video conference call with my team, and Jacob...
I wanted to be a part of it, but I was ready for bed. I had to go to work.
Jacob wanted to listen in, so he's getting ready for bed in his underwear. And then one of our kids needed something. So he's basically...
I'm crawling underneath.
He was like crawling like this, but he was only wearing underwear.
Boxers.
And so, of course, I didn't move the camera so that my girls didn't see. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. And Jacob's butt in the background. So join our team. You might see Jacob in his underwear.
Sorry.
Anyway, so watch their YouTube story. I think it is amazing.
Oh, Misty, we're on the cruise. It's already. We
We're
already got
counting on it.
We already got our tickets going.
No. Oh.
Oh, we love these guys too.
Sean and Christina Osborne.
Met
Sense
them in
and
Africa.
Love, if you know Sean and Christina. They are the 2015 Shining Star. Oh, 2006. No, 16 was Laura. I think they were 15. Anyways, let me tell you what she said. She had been in many direct sales companies before. I feel like I want to just hold them up. Can you hold them up for me, Lundquist?
Sure.
Thank you. Sean and Christina. Where there's not as much glare. All right, this is what Sean and Christina, this is what Christina says. Because I had done lots of direct sales companies prior to Scentsy and not having any plans to succeed and just be a kidnapper, you guys, she did not have plans to succeed. Oh, so much I could say about that. Hubby was not on board, thought it would be another flop. He even told me not to do it. 3 months later, after seeing increasing commission checks, he finally asked if I needed help. Christina works outside of the home full time now, guys. Outside of the home. He works the Scentsy business full time from home. She comes home from her work, has her family time. We talked about this in Africa together. And she works the evenings, doing her teams like Happy Mail and, you know, doing all the behind whatever. She does stuff at night. He works it during the day. I love it. I love it, love it. Trust me, Africa was amazing for the animals and the experience, but for me to get to talk to Scentsy superstars like this, that was the icing on the cake. Sean attended leadership with Christina, and after listening to the speaker, Chris Lucurto, and he actually took more notes than she did. That trip, he said, Scentsy is real. We can do this. So when this is Christina talking, when my Scentsy pay matched my full-time pay in a year in, I asked Sean to quit his job as an independent contractor and do Scentsy with me. At first, he was hesitant, man card and all. But that didn't last long. He does everything. Recruits, has his own customers, deliveries, bags, tags, labels, preps orders, helps with our team, does events, ships Happy Mail, incentives, and customer mail. Actually, and they have a website they're maintaining and all that stuff. This was the best decision besides joining. For so many reasons, we work together. Our marriage is stronger. Our business is better. We travel together. Our family can afford more. We celebrate together. We share the same passion. Having two heads in this Scentsy game, she says, has been the best. I'm rainbows and butterflies, and he's straight and to the point. I'm happy-go-lucky, and he's all business and finances. He looks at something and thinks, how can he make money on it? I look and say, that's so pretty. He even meshes better with some team members. I'm extremely blessed to have Sean as my partner in Scentsy. He's helped take our business to the next level, and I'm beyond thankful. Do you think that there's room for your partner, spouse, boyfriend, husband, whatever, to have room in this business? Yes, absolutely. Can you be successful without it? Absolutely. But if you have a spouse that's hesitant, a partner that's hesitant, have them watch this and hear these testimonies. I posted videos of these people on our business page. We're having a good time. Mm-hmm. I like having something that here, share something. I'm talking too much. I get too fired up.
No, I don't know. What do you mean?
Share something.
Share something.
What makes you...
What on the fly? No, it's fun. It's going to the shows and the events is awesome. Went to leadership with Kate. That was really cool to just be a part and think more about the business as a whole. I get excited I'm a nerd. I like spreadsheets, and I want to get stuff just a little more organized and help her with that. I'm definitely the more anal of the two. I like things in its place. So we're gonna get there. But that's what I want.
Like, you've set up a calendar for me.
Our pros and cons to each other, right? I mean, we're definitely some opposites in some regard.
You guys saw maybe on my personal page that I drive the gas tank till it's 0, and then I know that I can go about 15 miles over that I mean, I push limits.
Yeah.
We'll get you a bowl in a minute.
I got the bowls out. Everything's ready.
And I fairly big procrastinator, and I'm not organized. He fills in those gaps for me, even if it makes me angry.
I get yelled at a lot.
Like, I was working really hard this morning to get ready for our show, and he's like, well, you can
4 minutes.
And I'm like, stop talking to
2
me.
minutes.
Stop it. But without that, I would have been even more late than I already was. So would you guys like to hear live from an up-and-coming couple in Scentsy? I have a huge heart for them. I met them this spring, and she was a very new director at the time. Makes me get a little emotional to think about it. That's really loud.
I know. I'm gonna go. How about you?
Okay. So she was a new director, and I'll never forget, I was getting settled into my room in Florida for this retreat I was invited on. Praise the Lord, it was amazing. And she came up to the door, and I'll never forget her cute little face standing in the doorway saying, I've really wanted to meet you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, come be my little sister forever. I just love her. And then I've noticed that her husband has come alongside her, and they've been sharing the Scentsy passion and business together. And I just really wanted you guys to hear from her and her husband. So let me FaceTime her here. Honey, I don't know how to FaceTime from the iPad.
Oh, no. It's easy. No.
See, watch us helping each other in action.
Just type in her name, and you hit that. That easy, Kate.
You guys ready?
That's loud. I need a coffee refill.
I'm calling her.
Who is it?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Sorry I'm late calling you. Oh, they even have coffee.
I got coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but
You're gonna drink coffee with us.
You got coffee?
Right.
You gotta have some coffee.
Okay. Well,
It's all about the frou-frou coffee.
I'm gonna turn you guys around in a minute.
Oh man, I just spilled my coffee.
Jacob just spilled coffee all over my lap.
Son of a gun.
It is my honor and privilege, I'm going to flip you guys around here in a minute, to introduce you director Jillian Valesa and Luke Sa. And they are from New Jersey.
Jersey, yeah.
Awesome.
Let me see. Can I just do this?
You can just do that.
Okay.
And then you get our crap, our crazy.
Yeah, they're going to see our table.
We got our crazy table. So you're going to see the ceiling, guys, but you're at the camera right now, just so you know.
Everybody say hi to Jillian and Luke. Come on, people, show them some love.
I wish there was audio.
No, can you guys, I need my audience to just tell me that they can hear them.
Hi, guys.
All right, looks good. Yay. So as you guys were probably listening in, I have been talking about couples in business, and you guys are new directors, fairly new, not even just 4 or 5 months in now?
Yep.
All right, they can hear you, great. So I gotta just do it so there's no glare, but tell us about your Scentsy journey and some of the joys, why you joined, and then why and how Luke has come alongside you to support you in this business.
Okay, well, I had started back in July of 2016, and I had no intention of growing with this business. I had no intention of making it a full-time career. I went into it to support my addiction.
Yeah.
To get my stuff at a discounted price, and to my friends and family the products that I loved. But when I received my starter kit and I shared the products with I'll never forget it. It was with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my mother, and my sister. I had a little party among sharing the products with them. And their reactions to the product were something I never imagined would happen. Like, I know that I overreacted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But for me to see them react that way, I was like, wow, there's really potential with these waxes. So I became excited. I got really excited, and I started posting about it. I started watching videos. I started educating myself on the products that I was selling, and it became something very passionate. Like, I just fell in love with the business. I fell would stay up late at night to work on my business and to make samples and to study the catalog and just thinking of things and ways that I can share my business. And he would get upset with me. He would not talk it down, but he would tell me that I was spending too much time with my business and that I wasn't giving him the attention that he wanted and that he craved for.
Full disclosure, at this point, when she started, we had only been married, what, 4 months?
2 months.
2 months. So we were extremely, like, still trying to figure out this whole marriage thing and living together.
Hey, I'm with you. We've been married 14 years, and I felt the same.
Yeah.
I felt the same. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm a hubby too, and I want my wifey's attention. So I had the same. I was identical.
Yeah, we're the same, and we've been married 10 times as long, and it's still a struggle sometimes.
It's still yeah.
So we get it, you guys, and I know that the audience will get it too.
Yes. So yeah, there was a night where I was overwhelmed with the fact that I wasn't receiving the support, and so I told him, I said, I'm gonna be done with Scentsy. Just give me this amount of time. There's a few more people that I want to share these products with. I'm gonna be done. And I had been praying and praying and praying and praying, like, God, this is something that I enjoy so much. Why is it so hard for me to get the support from the one person that I need it from the most? And I prayed and I said, God, you brought this business into my life. Was it something that was just temporary, or was it something that was supposed to grow and go somewhere? And I prayed for him to understand why I was so in love with the company. And he ended up telling me, he was like, I'm not telling you to quit. I'm not telling you to stop sharing Scentsy. I'm just telling you to learn how to prioritize and balance. And that was the issue. I didn't know how to do that. I wanted to do Scentsy from the second I got home from work to morning.
Oh, you're preaching, girl.
Oh yeah, it's so addicting.
After work, and in her sleep, she would yell Scentsy.
Did you yell back? Did you yell back, Spirit?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jake, come sit with me, honey.
I bet.
It's so true. So yeah, in January was when I decided, like a little further into January, was when I decided that I was going to stick with it, but that I was going to set my priorities straight and do things right. And that's when my business blew up. And I knew that I don't know, you guys are faith-driven, but I knew that was where. And so that month alone, I promoted it. I promoted to Superstar Director, and I had recruited 10 different women onto my team. And that's when everything took off for me. But yeah, in February was when I became a director.
Amazing. So Luke, I've seen you post on Facebook about Scentsy. Like, what does your role in her business look like?
Well, like she said in the beginning, I was kind of like, not that I wasn't supportive, because she came home with these products and she was like, oh, I'm thinking about joining Scentsy, and I was like, I don't know what that is. And she was like, oh, direct sales business, and I was like, all right, go for it. Like, I never said no, I never said don't do it. I just didn't expect her to go anywhere with it. Not that it wasn't something that she would be good at, but to me, direct sales companies, they're all like scams. And so she came home, she got her starter kit, she started working this business. From day one, though, she worked it as a business. Like, it wasn't like a side thing where she would pick it up here and there. Like, she came home with wax molds and a bunch of supplies, and like, I'm like, what are you doing? And she just kept building her inventory of things, and I didn't understand it at the time. And like I said, we were newlyweds. We had just got married. I grew up, seeing, my dad went to work full time. He would come home tired, dirty. My mom would be there. She also worked, but my mom would be there with, dinner on the table and things like that. And that wasn't what I came into marriage having. So I was kind of like, in my mind, I was kind of like getting angry, like, oh, you're essentially taking over our marriage type thing.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until, so all the guys out there that might be listening, or if you have Sensi consultants that have spouses that aren't really supportive, as a guy, we're all about numbers. We like to hear like where that is, if this is a waste of time, if not. And it wasn't until we sat down in, I think, was that January?
Yeah, January.
Yeah, January. And by the way, when we met Melissa Devine, I don't know if you guys know Melissa Devine, but she came down from Florida, middle of January, and she had like a potluck here for her team members that were in Jersey. And I was dragged there in a snowstorm. Like, she was like, babe, you gotta drive me. I was like, it's snowing. This is crazy. Like, I was upset. I was like, how are these people gonna tell you to continue, like, still do this gathering when it's snowing outside? And I don't like the cold, so I'm just like, over.
Yeah.
But, so we ended up going, and it wasn't until I met Melissa's husband, Frankie, who I clicked with right away. Like, he's an awesome guy. And he started to kind of go over the numbers aspect of it and really opened my eyes to the potential that Sensi could give us as, you know, someone who were to work the business as a business and not as like, you know, oh, I'm selling these Girl Scout cookies. Look at my catalog, you know?
A hobby.
And then, so I went home and I kind of got excited about that. So I started to be a little more supportive, but it wasn't honestly until
We can still hear him.
Where was it?
Florida or Punta Cana?
Well, yeah. Then we went to Florida. She was like, "Oh, you know, Becca Levi, superstar director, is going to be in Florida, and I would love to meet these people. There's going to be some rock stars in this house." And I was like, "All right, let's go to Florida." Like, I love to travel,
Yeah.
so I think, but I kind of really want to just travel. But I was like, let's go to Florida. That's when she met you guys.
Yeah.
And but I know I'm rambling, but
No,
I
you're
say
great.
it wasn't until the incentive trip that
Oh,
I
yeah.
went full force. We earned for two. We went to Punta Cana.
Yeah.
Woo!
It was the most amazing experience. A little background on myself. This was my first time out of the country.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I was just blown away at how Sensi treats us. They don't skimp out on these things. Like, I was expecting for us to go to, like, you know, some mid-level resort. Like, we earned it. We busted our butts. But it was top-notch. Like, Hard Rock Cafe. It was the party on the beach where they brought in a band, and it looked like it was an A-list celebrity had set something up to do a concert. The prom. I've been to 3 proms in my life, and this one blew all of them out of the water. And
Yeah.
even, you know, for those of you guys that were there, I had the mullet on. I was walking around with the mullet. Everyone's like,
Party in the front.
yeah,
Party in the back.
Oh, back. Sorry.
So that kind of really just, in my mind, I was like, this is legit. You know, this is
Yeah.
a company that really cares for the people that are working their business and working for them. So I kind of, like, from that point on, I started to kind of motivate people that I knew, not really with the products. Like, for example, my boss, we were in the gym, and I started talking about how Jill was growing. She was making a decent money with what she was doing by sharing the products, because once you get it in people's hands, like, it sells itself. Like, this Sensi Go is going to be amazing. Like, I can't wait because I'm going to be at the diner or wherever, and I'm just going to put it on the table. And I'm gonna...
Yep. Game
I'm with you
changer.
100%.
So I got my boss to kind of, like, his gears, like, oh, the money potential aspect of it. And then he got his wife on our team. And this past reunion, I was able to get him and another one of my friends whose girlfriend is on our team to come to reunion. Because I knew that if I could just get these guys who really as supportive, like, not that they didn't want to be supportive, but they didn't know how to be supportive.
Yeah.
I as I thought to myself, if I can only get them to see what I've seen through Sensi, it'll change both of their businesses. And sure enough, when they were there, they were in awe. Like, at first, it was kind of past that whole Sensi and then Screaming Spirit thing. But they fell in love with how they're treated as people. And it's not just like, okay, start making money for me, you know? And it's like, thank you guys. You guys are loved. You guys are... And all the free products and all that really just changed all of our minds. And I think that as men, that's more where, like, our focus is. Like, is this a waste of time? Is it not? And let me tell you guys, it's not a waste of time.
And I think, too, like you said, being
You gotta be over here.
getting appreciated is huge, isn't it? Like, I mean, that was for me, like, feeling that appreciation was like, whoa, I don't know, at work, you don't get that sometimes in corporate America. You kind of just do your work, you get a paycheck, peace out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like they don't just teach us about business, but they also encourage us to be our best selves. And it sounds kind of cheesy, but they're working on us as human souls. Like, we are encouraged to be better people and generous people and
Authentic.
yeah, and that's what I appreciate too, that we can walk out of this being better people in the long run.
Yeah, definitely. And it was awesome. Another thing too, like we had our little get together, like our team meeting. You had how many girls there?
Which one? Oh, here.
At reunion.
Oh, there was like 10 to 15.
So we had like 15 of our girls there at reunion with us, and we were able to like get together and kind of like recap the week at the end of the week. And there was a young guy who was there who had just started off with the business. His girlfriend or his wife. His wife was, I think, a certified consultant, and so we were talking about, like, you know, what do you think of the company now?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he's from Colombia. He's been here for 10 years, and he said, I've been here for 10 years, and I've never been treated by a big company the way that I've been treated here or I've seen here.
Yeah.
He said, you know, I would come home and I would get upset because I just wanted my wife to pay the same amount of attention to my daughter as she did to her business, and I didn't want anything to do with this, and I was upset, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended up coming here because I was like, you know, not dragged, but I ended up making it here. And him too, once he saw the way that he was treated and she was treated, he kind of like, his mind changed on the whole thing too, so.
Awesome.
I can't thank you guys enough for sharing your story with us, and I just know that your story is just beginning. I cannot wait to watch what you guys do with your business. It's so inspiring and so beautiful, and I'm so proud to know you and be in the Sensi family with you. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time.
All I see is SSDs in the making right there.
Yeah, superstar director in the making. It's just, it'll
Yeah, the
happen.
next top 100
Yes, yes.
guys.
Yes, we'll see you on the cruise ship for sure.
Top tier cruise ship. Let's do it.
But thank you guys for the opportunity for talking to us. It means a lot to us, and you guys are awesome. We're always checking you guys out and getting little tips and stuff. So
Awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Everybody's saying thank you on the feed.
Everybody's
so.
saying thanks. Talk to you later.
bye.
Bye. All right. Before anybody goes, Jillian, weren't they amazing? Do you see why I
I
love
love
them?
that. That was great.
It's so nice for you guys to see somebody else besides us, and that's what I've been doing for the last year, is just really trying to dive into other people and what does this business look like, and how do they make it work. And you can see there's like joys and hardships and like things you have to work through, and but yeah, I want to promote that Jillian and her upline, Melissa Devine and Louisa, they are doing a presentation the week of August 1st, next week, on they all became directors in Sensi in less than a year, and they want to talk to you about that.
It's like, that's awesome.
Jillian's here with us. So Jillian, can you, in the comments,
Thank you.
do you want to write a little bit about what you and Melissa and Louisa are doing for Sensi Consultants, and the fact that you're sharing about what it was like to become a director in less than a year, and that you want to help give people the tools and the confidence to achieve that themselves. So I will post a link to that on my business page. I assume all are welcome, if you're a Sensi consultant. And my team already knows about it. I told them to show up. So
I gotta do cereal duty.
okay, we're off to do parenting duty, and then I'll probably bring some kids with me over to the Roseau Farmers Market.
I'm golfing.
And then Jacob's golfing all day today. So, and I get to pack. That's the other thing. When I saw you guys, I have got to pack this house. Everybody that I see goes, "Are you packing? Are you packing?" I'm like,
We're living.
we move in a month, just a mile and a half that way. But I don't even know how to pack a house. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to be Googling how to pack a house. Does anybody want to come say hi to our friends before I say goodbye? Anybody? Oh,
Nelson does.
we'll have the kids come say hi, and then we'll...
Nelson, Maggie used your car.
Ridge, do you want to show off your missing tooth that got knocked out? Here's Nelson.
Mom, I lost it in the van.
We'll find
Oh,
it.
that's okay. Come show them your missing tooth. Here's Nelson and Ridge. Ridge got a tooth knocked out yesterday.
From Maggie.
Okay, you go along. You see it over.
Hire people to move. Yes, I've heard that. Eleanor says hi. We are going to probably hire people with pizza and cold beverages. Like, anybody who wants dinner tonight, please come help us move furniture. I'm not sure what to do.
Oh
but,
man, let's get Nomad Pizza over here.
or Jake's Pizza.
Or Jake's Pizza.
Um,
All the pizza joints. We'll get that.
yeah, we'll just get some from everybody. Nelson, you want to tell everybody have a good day?
Sure. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Say it like you mean it. Have a good day!
Have a good day.
Have a good day! Beep.
All right.
All right,
peace
bye
out,
everybody. Thanks for
Have a good
joining
Saturday.
us.